Authorities hope that a 9-day crime spree targeting banks in Lafayette is over with the arrest of 7 men. 3 of the men were recruited from a homeless shelter to try to pass bad checks all around town. News 18's Brittany Tyner is live at the Lafayette Police Headquarters with more on how a partial license plate appears to be the big break in the case. Brittany?
Dan, according to court documents, over the course of 9 days, 6 banks in the Lafayette area were targeted. The trail to solving the crime led officers to a homeless shelter in Indianapolis. Court documents filed Wednesday detail that authorities first became aware of the scheme on September 11th. That's when Lafayette police arrested Michael Craven and Timothy Holt at the Salem Bank on Creasy Lane when they tried to cash a pair of fake checks totaling $4,300. They told detectives they were at an Indianapolis homeless residence hall when 2 men asked them to cash the checks. 4 days later, on September 15th, David Amos was arrested when he tried cashing a bad check at the Security Federal Savings Bank on Earl Avenue. He told investigators he had been brought up 3 days earlier by 2 men, successfully passed several bad checks initially, then was abandoned when another check was denied. 3 days later, on the 18th, an LPD detective traveled to Indianapolis and met with IMPD officers who were investigating similar cases. He got a partial license plate number. He tracked an SUV matching those numbers from an Indianapolis homeless shelter to a Salvation Army store and McDonald's, but later lost the vehicle. Just 1 hour later, more fake checks showed up at banks in Lafayette. That same day, officers arrested Jeremiah Struchin at Fifth Third Bank in the Target Plaza. He was picked up at the shelter, and his story matched the others. Authorities say it all ended on the next day, on Friday the 19th. Officers followed the same SUV from I-65 to the Eastway Plaza, where a man later identified as Donald Jackson Jr. got out and walked to the Lafayette Savings Bank across Greenbush Street. The SUV left, then came back, but didn't pick up Jackson. He was arrested holding an envelope with a large amount of cash inside. The SUV was stopped on I-65 in Boone County with Shunte Gaither driving and DeAndre Goolsby in the passenger seat. Both men have Georgia addresses. 2 other men in the SUV have not been charged, but their story of getting picked up at a homeless shelter matched the others. Gaither, Goolsby, and Jackson all face 6 felony charges, including fraud on a financial institution and forgery. The other 4 men face 3 felony charges. All 7 men remain in the Tippecanoe County Jail tonight. Reporting live in Lafayette, Brittany Tyner, News 18.